Let's then begin this afternoon sadhana, this 75-minute vinyasa practice, seated with the pelvis rooted to the floor and the crown lifted skyward. Tuck your chin and close your eyes. And simply be. And what does it mean to simply be? What is the unconditioned mind? The paradox is that as soon as we start to label it, we're telling a story about it, we're conditioning it. But still, we can talk about the ways we hold our attention in service of simply being. And a big piece of that is identifying stories, especially those that take us away from the present moment. Yoga only happens in the now. Now begins yoga. And so as we arrive on the mat, we can consciously let go of stories we're telling ourselves about the day that's led us here or what comes after class. Those things either happened already or will be there when the time comes. They're definitely something we could let go of in service of being. But it's not enough to know what we don't want to do. We need a point of focus. And the breath makes an excellent one. The breath and combination with attention to the spine. And so with renewed attention to the spine, root the sit bones in, float the crown skyward. And from this lengthened spine, now witness the rise and fall of your breath. Without yet changing it, without telling a story about it, what it means, simply observing it with curiosity. When the mind wanders away from the present moment, return to the breath. Know that no matter how deeply you look, no matter how much time you spend with the breath, there will always be something new to discover. Each breath a microcosm of life and death. The infinite cycle of birth and return. And so too, through practice, when you find the mind wandering, return to the breath. Reminder that the postures we'll move through during asana practice today are not themselves the practice of yoga, simply a set of best practices to give us the chance to witness yoga, to maintain equanimity and attention to the breath, to be calm and composed during challenging circumstances. And so when the mind wanders, we'll return to the breath and the present moment. Take a complete inhale, expanding the lungs to a larger point than before, and open mouth exhale. Let it all go. Feel the rib cage float downwards, funneling the pelvis. 2 more breaths, larger than before, drawing inspiration in. And open mouth exhale. Not fast or forceful, just unrestricted. Final breath, largest yet. On the exhale, removing any support you have, shifting to extended child's pose. Knees together, feet wide. Reach forward, stretching the palms, stretching the spine. Then surrender the forehead and the chest to the earth. And breathe. Notice the breath different here than before. The effort to inhale large, restricted by the position. Feel the rib cage move towards the ceiling, rolling over the shoulders as you inhale. And with the exhale, folding deeper at the waist, sinking hips to heels, pressing weight back away from the hands. Breathing fully in and deeply out. Flip palms skyward, a gesture of surrender. Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender to the supreme, surrender to the present moment. That it's not only passing fancies that draw our attention away, but the expectations we impose on ourselves. And so surrender to the supreme means for practice that you can do no wrong, that there is no way it has to look or is supposed to look other than exactly how it does. The practice isn't to do the challenging pose. The practice is to be present with your experience. Palms return to the earth. Inhale, coming to tabletop, leveling the spine, bringing hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And exhale, rounding the back, pressing away into cat. Inhale, lower the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone for cow. Exhale, press away from the earth for cat. Breathing fully in and fully out. Breathing to bring equanimity to the timing, the fluctuation, the intent of the breath. Creating a constriction at the back of the throat to build resonance with the inhale as well as the exhale. You can continue cat and cow straight up and down, or add any additional movements to the sides or rotationally to move the spine in all three directions, all three dimensions. Knowing that it can be the same side to side, doing left what you do right, comparing, or can be entirely different, spontaneous. No way it has to look. And when you look closer, you'll see that these sides are inevitably also not the same. Although we examine both, there are always differences. Not a question of if, but how much can we notice them. Return to a neutral, as symmetrical as possible. Lengthen from crown to root. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Exhale completely. And inhale, moving to spinal balance. Right inhale, raise right hand, left leg. Exhale, hold. Notice the level of hips and shoulders. Square them to the floor. Inhale, lengthen hand to foot. And exhale, curl in, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Hold, or option for quadricep stretch, reaching back with the right hand, bending the left knee, capturing outside of foot and hand. Pour weight forward into the left hand, level hips. Kick into the hand to open the shoulder. Full breath in. Easy breath out. Inhale, gently release, returning to level. And exhale, return tabletop. Second side. Inhale, left hand, right leg. Exhale, hold. Notice the level of hips and shoulders squaring to the floor. Inhale, lengthen hand to foot. Exhale, curl knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend, hold, or an option for quadricep stretch. Left hand reaching back, right knee bending, taking outside of foot and hand. Pour weight into the hand, level the hips, lengthen the spine, and kick into the hand. Full breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, gently release, returning long and level, hand to foot. Exhale, return, quadruped. Inhale, lengthen your spine, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go high and backwards. Take any bend in the knees you need to put lower ribs onto thighs. Long through the arms, heart pressing towards ankles. Breathe fully in and deeply out. Straighten one leg and bend the other, creating more stretch to the back of the leg as the heel drives towards the earth. Inhale, you're returning to a neutral down dog. Exhale, feet to hands. Feet hip distance apart, coming to ragdoll. Toes turn slightly in. Again, any bend in the knees necessary to put lower ribs against thighs. Arms can grab to opposite elbow or be spaced at the back of the neck. Find a complete surrender of the upper body and let the spine hang. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Full breath in. Deep breath out. And here in Ragdoll, a literal letting go as well as a metaphorical one. As well as letting go of the stories, tuning into this present moment. Notice also that this inversion provides an opportunity to relax the shoulders, the neck, the jaw in a way that being upright doesn't allow. See really what is it to trust the support of your legs to surrender these vulnerable pieces, these intricate shoulders, necks, and heads. How do we trust in our own power to really let go up top? Feeling release any variation you have and bend through the knees, taking your time to slowly back roll up to standing, placing the spine with care and intention into its most complete vertical alignment. Shoulders roll back and down. As you reach the top, chin remains tucked. Toe heel the feet together, turn the palms forward, and then bring hands to heart center, Samastiti. Again, notice the alignment of the spine, the movement of the breath. Always at play, no matter the posture, no matter the person, breath in an unceasing flow. Usually below the level of our conscious attention, when we look closer, we nevertheless find infinite interest. And so with this humility and wonderment at the majesty of life, we say, Loka somasta sukhino bhavantu, may all beings everywhere be happy and be free, an intention for our practice to echo beyond ourselves into the collective. Exhale all the air from your lungs. Moving to Sun A. Inhale, hands and gaze skyward, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant hands, step back, Chaturanga, all versions, whether a full Chaturanga, keeping the arms straight, or lowering knees, chest, chin. Move through upward facing dog and exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, fully in, deeply out. Fully in, deeply out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, roll the hip open. Very square at the chest, heart still pressing back towards feet. Make small circles with the ankle or the knee. To the other direction. Inhale, return 3-legged down dog. Exhale, return downward facing dog. Second side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, roll the hip open. Square at the upper body, stay. Make small circles with the knee or the ankle. Reverse direction. Inhale, return 3-leg down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana all the way up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Move heels towards the earth and locking the knees. Shorten your down dog if you need to. As you inhale, reach left hand across right ankle. As you exhale, twist through the opening. Stay one breath. Inhale long through the spine. Exhale, gently release, return downward facing dog. Second side. Inhale, right hand reaches outside left ankle. Exhale, twist through the opening. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, release your grip, return downward facing dog. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit deep, weight back in the heels, feet, knees, ankles all zip together. Tuck the pelvis, engage Uddiyana Bandha to enable you to open the heart, roll the shoulders back, tuck the chin, and bring the pinkies towards each other. Finding the alignment, the stability, the rootedness available in this pose. And yes, it's a lot of work. It's one that people are prone to tell stories about how they don't like this posture or it's hard. Sure. And as a real yogi, we run towards these things, towards the tapas, the intensity, the challenge that reveals the truth behind the stories. That, yes, we can, in fact, challenge ourselves and exceed in ways we doubt. Full breath in, reach longer still. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, sweep arm side crescent. Exhale, airplane arms, long line, heel to head. Inhale, open warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Strengthen the right leg. Inhale, crescent. Sweep arms high, sit deep. Exhale, airplane arms. Project the crown forward, tuck the chin. Inhale, open warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill arms down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 3 breaths, fully in, deeply out. And fully in, deeply out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit deep. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, sweep arm side crescent. Exhale, this time Dakasana, airplane. Launch forward off the back leg, come to a point of stillness. Lift the heart, draw the shoulders and pinkies together, square the hips, and breathe. Fully in, deeply out. Fully in, and deeply out. Exhale, gently step back with airplane arms. Inhale, sweep arms high, sit deep crescent. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, square the pelvis, lengthen the spine. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, sweep arm side crescent. Shifting weight forward, exhale, launch into airplane. Strengthening the bottom leg to lift up, driving the back heel towards the back wall. Lengthen the spine, lift the heart, draw the shoulders together. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Full breath in. Exhale, return gently with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Stay the inhale, square the pelvis, lengthen the spine. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg high. Bend the knee, roll the hip open, stay, or flip your dog. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, return three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Fairway left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, roll hip open, stay, or flip the dog. Mind the space here. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, return three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit deep. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, or hurdlers. Full breath in, hold. Deep breath out, hold. Inhale, return, three-legged down dog. Exhale, press low lunge. Inhale, sweep arm side crescent. Exhale, launch forward airplane. Inhale, steady. Exhale, return, airplane arms, crescent lunge. Inhale, all the way open, warrior two, straighten the front leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle. Full breath in. Tuck the pelvis, spread the left hip forward. Exhale, open the chest to the side. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. Final inhale. Exhale, bend to the front knee, right to extended side angle. Stay here or option for the bind. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Full breath in. Exhale, gently release any bind you have. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow hold or hurdlers. Full breath in, stay. Full breath out, stay. Inhale, return, three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, scoop arm side crescent. Exhale, launch forward, airplane. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, gently return, crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, open warrior two and straighten the front leg. Exhale, trikonasana, triangle. Drawing inner thighs together. Rotating the spine along its lengthened axis. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Final inhale. Exhale, bend into the left knee, extended side angle. Stay or option for the bind. Full breath in, lengthen the spine, lift the belly away from the thigh. Exhale, twist deeper. Fully in. Deeply out. And fully in. Deeply out. Fully in. Exhale, gently release your bind. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe fully in. And deeply out. And fully in. And deeply out. Bring heels fully flat. Shorten your down dog if necessary. And reach back with left hand to outside of left ankle this time. Lengthen and support yourself with left leg and right arm. Lifting the right foot to just the toes or fully clear of the ground if able. Breathe fully in. And deeply out. Fully in. And deeply out. Final inhale. As you exhale, gently release your left hand back forward, your right foot to the earth. Preparing to switch sides. Right hand reaching back outside of right ankle. Lengthening and lifting right leg and left arm. Left leg coming to just the toe on the ground or fully clear if able. Breathing fully in and deeply out. Fully in, deeply out. Final inhale. Exhale, gently return, downward facing dog. Breathe fully in, looking forward. Bottom of the exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Toe, feet, heel very close together. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Looking left elbow across right knee. Glance down, be sure that toes, knees, hips all remain square to the front. And then push the left elbow into the right knee and the right hand, top hand into the left hand to assist the rotation of the body rightwards. Not from below the waist, only from above. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. Fully in and deeply out. Glance down for stability. So you inhale and shift weight to the right, floating the left leg backwards, finding some hang time on the way to revolved crescent. So you're at in revolved crescent, lengthen and straighten the left leg, square the pelvis, and notice how this arrangement changes your ability to rotate. May be able to go a little further with the legs in a lunge than in chair. Breathing fully in, deeply out. Fully in, deeply out. Inhale, sweep arms high crescent. Lower the back knee to the earth, and either with arms high or hands in the leg, kneeling crescent, tuck the pelvis, lengthen the spine. Inhales, reach up with the crown. Exhales, tuck the pelvis and drop the hip forward. Fully in and deeply out. Fully in, deeply out. Inhale, return hands to the floor and shift back Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Squaring and stacking the pelvis, right leg straight as can be, left pelvis directly over the left knee. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and exhale, folding over the leg. Heart towards shin, more than head to knee. Very long with the lower back and rib cage. Now we're going to reverse that back to standing, an option for side crow along the way. So shifting back to a kneeling low lunge, tuck the left toes, coming up on to the straight leg. Return to revolved crescent and stay here, or bring the left elbow deeply onto the left hip, leaning to the right and planting hands. Find side crow. Breathing fully in and deeply out. Inhale, returning to revolved crescent. Look down to steady the gaze, begin to shift the weight forward, and then draw the left foot back to meet the right. Returning to prayer twist from chair. Inhale, sweep arms high. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Hook the right elbow across the left knee. Look down, make sure that toes, heels, knees all stay in line. Lengthen the spine, lift the belly with the inhale. Exhale, twist, looking, rotating the body left. Breathe fully in and deeply out. Fully in, deeply out. Inhale, glance down for stability and float the right leg backwards, finding some hang time on the way to revolved crescent. Taking the time to lengthen the right leg, square the pelvis, and adjust your lunge before turning attention to lengthening the spine with the inhale and exhaling, twist along the axis leftwards. Full breath in, deep breath out. Full breath in, deep breath out. Lower the back knee to the earth, and inhale, coming to kneeling crescent. Hands remain on the forward leg or interlace thumbs overhead. Release the right leg to the instep, tuck the pelvis, lengthen the spine with the inhale, sit forward and down as you lean back with the exhale. Fully in, deeply out. Fully in, deeply out. Final inhale. Exhale, return through center, hands coming to front of the foot. Inhale, shifting back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Right hip stacks directly over right knee, left leg straight with the toes pulled back. Inhale to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, moving to put ribs towards your knees. Aiming the heart out towards the shin, more than the head rolling in. Now again, we're going to reverse the way we came with the option for side crow along the way. So returning to kneeling low lunge, tuck the back toes under, strengthen and straighten the right leg to bring arms back to revolved prayer twist. Right elbow hooks as far down the thigh as it can, option for side crow, to lean, plant hands to the side, and one or both arms supporting the left leg, coming to a balance. Fully in, deeply out. Turning to revolved crescent, breathing fully in, looking forward, pitching weight to the left leg, letting the right leg drag, but very little weight on it as you bring it back to meet the left, turning to prayer twist. Inhale, return, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, move feet hip distance apart. These fingers grab big toes for Padangusthasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, pulling deeper, elbows out to the sides. And let it all go. The effort, the expectation, stories, let them all go and see what remains. Gently release your grip. Toe heel feet wider out on the mat, bringing heels maybe as wide as the mat, feet pointing outwards. Hands can support you on the floor on your way to yogi squat. Yogi squat, ideally feet flat, as wide as possible, pelvis tucked, spine long, hands at heart center. Breathing fully in, lifting the heart, and deeply out, settling deeper into the hips. Fully in, and deeply out. Release hands to the floor. Inhale, return, toe heel feet back to parallel. Lift the feet, slip the palms underneath. Palms meeting the heels for Padahastasana. Work your toes forward onto your wrists and give them a little massage. Gently release your hands from your feet. Toe heel feet back wide for yogi squat and descend. Stay here or option for crow. For crow, planting hands, index fingers pointed forward, bring the knees as high on the triceps as is comfortable, and lift one or both feet to a point of balance. If you fall out of it, it's perfectly fine. It's for fun, not for enlightenment. It's good to challenge ourselves, and it's fun to fly. And if you never fall, you're not reaching far enough, maybe. Return to yogi squat and witness the breath again, and we've had enough. Hands coming to the floor, toe heel, feet remaining shoulder distance apart. A not quite mat distance forward fold for a rotating forward fold. Both arms released inside the legs. Just the left elbow hooks inside the left leg. Inhale, reach the right hand above you. Stay here with the twist, or release the right hand down to meet the left. Take the bind. Stay here 5 breaths. Notice the inhales lengthen the spine. The exhales twisting along that axis, exploring this unusual perspective. And release your bind. Returning hands to the center, moving straight to second side. Right elbow hooks inside right knee, which can slightly bend. Inhale, left hand reaching high, brushing by your pocket, and staying there, or left hand releases to meet the right, find the bind, enjoy the twist. Inhaling, length to the spine, lifting belly away from thighs to give the space to twist deeper on the exhale. Full breath in, deep breath out. 5 more. Gently release, return to the center. Toe heel feet wide. One more time, descending to yogi squat. Staying in yogi squat or releasing left hand to the earth. Inhale, reach high with the right. Exhale, return hands to heart center. Switch hands, right plants, left reaches high in the inhale. Exhale, return hands to heart center. Inhale, reach high with the right, down with the left, rotating rightwards. Exhale, return, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach high with the left, down with the right. Exhale, return, hands to heart center. Inhale, press hips high, forward fold, toe heel feet together. Exhale, let go of tension. Inhale, Utkatasana, sweep arms high. Setting up eagle on the right. Right arm wraps underneath left. Left arm wraps underneath right. Left leg up and over the right. Perfectly fine to remain at a kickstand or hands at the shoulders. If you're able to take the double wrap, sit deep to make it easy. Inhale to lift the elbows as high as the shoulders. Exhale, press the hands away. Breathe fully in. And deeply out, holding a single point of gaze. 2 more. Fully in. Deeply out. Fully in. Deeply out. Gently unwind. Inhale, return Utkatasana. Right away, second side. Right arm wraps under the left, right leg up and over. Inhale to lift the elbows, tighten the wrap at the legs. Exhale, sit deep, press the forearms away. Single point of gaze, and breathe. Fully in, deeply out. Every exhale, drawing tighter, squeezing more completely, compressing the lymph, moving stale energy. Breathe fully in, and deeply out, gently unwind. Return standing, Samasthiti. Sitting up tree pose, left leg, the foundation, right leg, the foundation. Shift weight to the right, lift all 10 toes, spread them, set them down. Lift the left leg to the inside of the calf, the thigh, or with the help of the hand as high as it can go, anywhere except against the knee. Hands come to heart center, or take any other variation, moving with steadiness atop a long and aligned spine. Foot pressing into thigh, thigh pressing into foot. Breathing fully in, deeply out. Final inhale. Exhale, return feet together, Samasthiti, sitting up second side. Lift all toes on the left, spread them, set them down. Shift weight and either under the leg's own power with the help of the right hand, bring right foot into left thigh. Tuck the pelvis, lengthen the spine, and take the same arm variation or something different. 5 breaths. Final inhale. Exhale, gently release, Samastiti. Inhale, hands and gaze skyward, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Move directly to Shirshasana, headstand. Lower the forearms to a dolphin dog, interlace the fingers, and place the crown of the head on the ground in the basket of the hands between them. With straight legs, walk center of weight up over the shoulders, lifting the legs smoothly, then extending upwards for headstand. Four more breaths. Turning gently, making your way to child's pose. Briefly here, moving with the inhale to tabletop. Draw feet and knees together, extending to high plank, then exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Moving to heart opening series, low cobra first. Feet and knees together, very relaxed. Everything below the waist, very inert. Hands go palms into the shoulders and elbows and shoulder blades most effortfully drawing together. Very little effort through the hands as we lift the chest and keep the chin tucked. Hands can remain on the ground or tent up lightly or lift entirely as inhales broaden the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then exhale without lowering. Breathe fully in. Deeply out. And fully in. Deeply out. Final inhale. Exhale, gently release right ear to the earth, arms long along the sides. 3 breaths. Feeling the expansion of the rib cage, creating stretches at the neck. Succumbing to gravity, surrendering to this moment. Inhale, return chin to center. Repeat low cobra or moving to locust. For locust, zip feet and knees together, palms draw together behind the back, elbows and shoulders still the main show. But now thighs and more of the torso lift with the inhale, staying 4 breaths. Fully in, deeply out. Every inhale lifting higher, every exhale being more present. Fully in, deeply out. Final inhale. And exhale, gently release. Left ear to the mat, gaze rightwards, arms along the sides. 3 breaths. Fully in. Calmly out. Fully in. Deeply out. Next inhale, return chin to center. Repeat either the first 2 or Dhanurasana, floor bow. Knees bend, hands capture outside of feet. Take a moment to draw the knees together and tuck the chin, lengthening the spine with your inhale before exhaling, kicking into the hands, lifting the thighs, resting weight on the solar plexus or pelvis. Single point of gaze and breathe. Inhales lifting higher, exhales sensing in deeper. Stay 1 more breath longer than you want to. Challenge yourself to lift a little higher Open a little further, relaxing to the ground when ready. Take a moment to gently move through the body, unloading that stretch by shifting to extended child's pose, lengthening the back. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, step or float all the way through, coming to a seat for boat pose. Sit bones balanced on the ground, hands behind hamstrings. Sit back and find your balance, lifting the heart. And if it feels good, release the hands. And for greater challenge, lengthen the legs or raise the arms. Just 3 breaths, fully in, deeply out. Fully in, deeply out. Fully in. Exhale, low boat, just the lower back on the ground. Inhale, return boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, boat, lift the heart. Exhale, low boat, press the lower back into the ground. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, boat, last time. Exhale, low boat, and hold. 3 breaths. Fully in, deeply out. Fully in, deeply out. Final inhale. Exhale, release everything to the earth, arms long overhead. Stretch long, move side to side, notice any release of tension through the fascia, and bringing heels in towards the seat, setting up bridge pose. Palms can remain on the floor, or shoulders can walk underneath and palms come together as hips lift to the air and press through the midfoot, whole foot on the ground, feeling the quads more than the glutes at the height of the movement. Chin comes to chest, to lengthen the back of the neck, muscles behind the rib cage working to lift the sternum and solar plexus up and towards the head. The more you press down into the ground with straight and strong arms, the more you can lift the chest towards the ceiling. Full breath in, deep breath out. Final inhale. Exhale, gently release any grip and lower very slowly 1 vertebrae at a time, landing each in turn, lower back flat to the ground. Windshield wiper the legs to remove any tension, and then second set of bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel. For full wheel, plant hands alongside the head, fingers pointed back towards the toes. Similarly, keep the feet and knees together and lift the heart. 5 breaths in the position of your choice. Go deeper, extend more than you're used to. 5 breaths. At the end of 5 breaths, lower with control as possible. Again, 1 vertebrae at a time. Bringing soles of the feet together, knees to the side for reclined cobblers. Hands to the side, or 1 hand in the stomach, the other on the heart. Sense in, again, to this moment. Bringing hands underneath the thighs, use support from the arms to gently draw the knees back together, and then lift them into the chest, hugging shins with forearms. Rock side to side, gently to massage the lower back, and returning to neutral, begin to rock and roll gently back and forth. We're not coming to a full extension, just to a complete sitting up Moving next to forward fold, Paschimottanasana. So from sitting tall, inhale, lengthen the spine, reach skyward with the arms. Exhale, folding forward over both legs. Inhale, gently rise, but keep the hands forward. And as you exhale, use the hands for counterbalance to control one vertebrae at a time, releasing onto your back. Moving to shoulder stand or legs up the wall. For shoulder stand, finding a good support with the elbows first. And then a single point of gaze, chest lifted into the chin, and breathe. Control from the core, lower legs, halasana, plow pose. Hands can remain at the lower back or release to the earth. Push the pits of the knees towards the ceiling and lift the chest into the chin, back of the neck long against the earth. Bend through the knees, Karnapidasana, listen in. Gently roll the spine to the earth, finding happy baby. Hands on the inside or outside of the feet. Lower back very flat to the floor, drawing knees towards the earth on either side. Taking some extra hip mobility here, release the left leg long, keep right leg for half happy baby. You can use either hand, whichever is more comfortable, as we extend and bend the knee to the degree possible. Pulling it long, pulling it towards the earth as we extend the other leg long, and then extending the knee towards the ceiling with the inhale. Exhale, pull the knee towards the earth. Inhale, extend the heel to the ceiling. Exhale, pull the knee to the earth. Inhale, extend to the ceiling. If you don't already have your left hand gripping the outside of the right foot, do so now. And right foot goes to the left, gaze and right arm go to the right. It's dancing Shiva, but lying down. Breathing fully in and deeply out. Inhale, return with control from the core to the center. And switch grip, right hand on the inside of right foot, letting right leg fall to the right, adjusting yourself in your space if needed. Reach the left leg long against the ground. Notice the length of the spine. Reach the left arm out to the left to counterbalance. Inhale, return to center. Bring the left knee up for happy baby both sides. Doing the same things in the left. Left hand stays on left foot, right leg releases long. Reaching out as if standing against the wall out in front of you. Inhales, extend the left foot into your hand towards a straight knee. Exhales, with support from the arm, gently pull the knee towards the earth, keeping right leg long and left shin vertical. Inhale, extend as if in a big toe pose. Exhale, pull down, half happy baby. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, extend. Bend the knee if needed to capture outside of left foot with right hand. As you exhale, guide the left foot towards the floor to the right. Left arm and gaze going leftwards. Right foot still long as if standing on the front wall. Exhaling, deepening your twist. Inhale, return to center. Switch your grip, left foot inside left hand. Exhale, left leg and left hand going to the left. Right hand and gaze going to the right. Inhale, return to center. Squeeze both knees in and supine twist to the right, both knees to the right, left hand and gaze to the left. Noticing any extra rotation to the spine and waist, stacking the knees, stacking the pelvis to see this more clearly. Inhaling, return to center. Exhale, supine twist to the left with stacked knees. Position yourself with knees and pelvis both stacked. Make it more clear the rotation from the waist and spine. Number of rotating postures during practice today, and this speaks mostly around the second and third chakra areas, the seats of our relationships and personal power, things that can also be in great flux during this time. So this connection between body and behavior, always available, always interesting. Inhale, return to center, squeezing knees in, and exhaling, finding final Shavasana. Being open to the experience of being in your body, but also to being beyond your body. Because the body, interesting as it may be, is not who we really are. And so with the body temporarily sated, fatigued by practice, satisfied with rejuvenating movements, we're free to give the mind license to wander. All of our practice really only an inroad to stillness and the mental experience that unfolds from. begin to return awareness to this present moment and the body itself, reawakening it with gentle movements of the fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, feeling that energy draw inwards to the core of your being through the limbs, reaching them long, hands overhead, feet drawing out, and drawing knees into chest. Roll to either side for fetal position rest. Eyes remain closed. We see the symbolic moment of rebirth here. That every moment, ever renewing, that anything is possible. Eyes remain closed as we press to a seated position, facing our direction of practice, wherever that may be. Ending as we began, feeling the connection of the sit bones to the earth, floating the crown skyward, lengthening the spine, drawing attention to the breath. Hands to heart center, exhale all the air from the lungs. Inhale, thumbs third eye center. With deep respect and gratitude, namaste. Thank you for your practice and your presence. May the rest of your day be wonderful.